Welcome. There is a game where the stars are your playground. You get to explore an infinite amount of galaxies and planets, all the while witnessing one of the greatest comebacks in game history. This is the saga of a game named No Man's Sky. For those who hate this game, be warned. I'm about to prove you wrong. This isn't just a space sandbox, this is a child's dream come true. And granted, it was in very poor shape when it was launched, but with all the work done on it, going to space was never this much fun. Right now it's everything it promised to be, and more. When the menu loads, there are some different options similar to what a lot of sandbox games or survival games have, but the highlight goes to the expeditions for being spicy online events. But that's advanced stuff, and I want to see what the normal game is like. Ah yes, the sky. Clearly a reference to where I need to go. Okay, so I wake up in some alien planet wearing my space suit and my space pistol, and my suit tells me this planet is a very toxic place, like some online communities. To make it a little worse, my suit is damaged and I can't filter the air properly. Survival game mechanics, check. There's loads of resources around, so it won't be hard to fix the scanner function, especially seeing I don't need to make the actual components. Now, all I need is to find some sodium to pump up my filter so I can finally breathe. The scanner does let me track it on the screen, which makes it easier. A lot of the survival mechanics will be like that. For example, running around will require finding oxygen to recover. But this isn't just about survival. No sir. A distress signal is coming from nearby. When I get there, the vessel sending the signal is empty. Kind of. It releases this weird object with a strange message about a sentinel intervention. Story mode, also check. The equipment that crashed close by isn't looking good either, but I can still salvage whatever this viscous fluid is. Might help me later. Now the ship. Even though it looks bad, there might be a way to get it working again, just ignore the fire and jump inside. Before anything else, a little monologue about my amnesia, being stranded here, but also about how this ship somehow recognizes me. Then the onboard computer kicks in and shows it can start self-repairing procedures if I replace what's broken. Ship mechanic simulator, another check. Quick look in my inventory and I can shift over to the ship cargo to see what's missing. Okay, metal plate for the engine, got it. One thing missing, some sort of sealing system for the engine. And the onboard computer says I can't make one. I do have the coordinates for that part in the beacon, so it's time for adventure. Oh, did I mention I have a jetpack? Whee! The seal was at some sort of research base together with another recording, but I don't have time for mystery, I got a ship to fix. Not a lot left to do though, just need fuel. And that's pretty easy, just need to dig for the right stuff and then process it on my inventory. And I'm all set. It's about time I leave this toxic dump. Time to reach for the stars, and before I forget it, arcade flight simulator, check. Okay, so I'm finally in space, which is good because this is one of the main bragging points for this game. But before I can even explore how far I can travel, I get a forced message on my ship's channel. I'm asked to follow a set of coordinates to another planet in this system. Alright then, time to hit the pulse drive as I breach a planet's atmosphere to see if I can get to the bottom of these strange messages. Oh great, another poisonous atmosphere. Well, I better hurry up and find out the source of the message I got. It's a nice walk up the hill, giving me time to enjoy the graphics and all these strange creatures. But a couple more steps in and there it is, the signal source right on this crater. I'm starting to feel something bad happened because that's one too many wrecks in a matter of minutes. At least I was able to retrieve two things, a computer to set up my first base building mechanics, check, and the other one is a terrain manipulator upgrade, useful to harvest large patches of resources at once. Just like when I repair the scanner, all I have to do is get the right resources, and that's it. With the extraction part done, it's time to focus on setting down the base computer and create a refiner to craft some more advanced resources. But there's still so much to do beyond digging resources and building things. For example, there's the Sentinels. They're somehow connected to the story and they tend to have a presence in almost all planets. Also, they own bases I can raid for substantial rewards. There's a substantial danger to it too, so can't say it ain't risky. But there are less risky things to do, like meeting and trading with the other dominant species in the galaxy, including learning their actual language. Multiple ways of doing that too. Like this weird obelisk imprints a word in my mind, but I can actually go to a native and ask him to teach me. But the objective right now is indeed building a base, so I'm going back to that. Mostly because this is all an elaborate breadcrumb trail, but made of blueprints for new technology.
But when are we going back to space?
Okay, fine, skipping the base building. At one point I can build a teleport module that can get me to space stations. That's when the base computer shares a recording about a broadcast with the number 16 from the nearest space station. The number 16 again. Okay, you have my attention. Here I go, back to space! Now, I could ignore the mission and go check out different planets, maybe find one that isn't actively trying to kill me, but I kinda want to shoot some space rocks and get the silver and gold inside of them, plus see the space station too. But enough raving about space stuff, I'm really curious to see where these messages are taking me. Well, it wasn't the giant orb computer, maybe this friendly merchant here. Nope, not that guy, and not this guy either. Just as I was starting to lose hope, there's one dude that looks exactly like the rest, but when I repeat the number 16, suddenly becomes possessed by something. And that same something gives me some sort of code that I'm hoping my base computer can make sense of. So I have to go back, but hey, I'm not in a rush, I just got here, so might as well check what's available, like the customization options for my suit. Which is also another great thing about this game, by the way. The amount of content being gathered over the years is just astounding. And not just for the suit, obviously, even my ship can get some cool upgrades. But okay, time to head back and see what the base computer can tell me about this 16 code. And guess what? It's another set of coordinates. But this time it's going to lead me to the main crash site from where all of the wreckage I've been finding comes from. I think I'm getting the picture now. I was in the ship before it crashed, and I might have left this trail hidden so I could come back. What for? I'm not sure. Maybe it has something to do with the Sentinels. Also, not the first time something calls me the Anomaly. But hey, at least I can build an hyperdrive now and jump to another galaxy. Building the hyperdrive is its own challenge. One of the materials is easy to get, but microprocessing units are a little expensive. So I can either accept some missions, trade materials, or sell navigational data I found to get some cash. It's also a great opportunity to try and learn a couple more words from one of the main allied races that share this universe with me. After getting the main components, I still have one last obstacle before I can warp out of here. Fuel. It's that simple. The hyperdrive needs antimatter to be able to create a bridge through space. I guess it's convenient that my ship has a scanner too, and I can find antimatter on another planet. Finally, a normal planet. No toxic clouds, just a regular Egio Beta. Nope, no way I'm continuing the video with a name like that. Good thing the game rewards me when I rename something after my first contact with it. That works. Where was I? Right, finding antimatter. This building has all the wrong vibes about it. Red, weird tentacles and membranes, red eyes covered in slime, and again, another weird message about the number 16. It does have the schematic I need to get antimatter. Also these weird looking eggs. Oh, okay, that was a bad move. Grab the egg and run, grab the egg and run. Survival horror shooter, check, check, check. Alright, excellent opportunity to move to a different galaxy, but I have to admit I'm starting to get a bit lost. I still don't know why I'm doing all of this, and I barely got to explore the last galaxy. And now my hyperdrive is dead. Oh, and space pirates found something they want from my cargo. Well, seems like I get to practice my shooting on something other than asteroids for a change. That was fun, but I need to fix my hyperdrive and figure out what's going on. Okay, a giant obelisk made of organic steel, and it's asking me if I'm its friend, like, sure, I might be? In the end, will it matter? Am I about to save the galaxy or become its doom? But who cares? I'll keep following the trail because I'm in too deep. And it's not just a mystery, it's the journey and the things I'm unlocking. Also, I love I can take my time. The game says, follow the clues, but then doesn't say when. If I want to go explore, I can. If I want to fly around, I can. So, to those that want to follow a space mystery, this is a game. To those that want to ride an alien horse, learn to talk to aliens, build bases, fly ships, this is the game. Because not even the sky is the limit in No Man's Sky. Thank you for joining me in the saga of No Man's Sky. So, did I make my point on this one? Then one like button please. But really, there's so much to say about this game, and maybe you weren't convinced. So drop a comment, share your opinion. Perhaps this game just wasn't what you were looking for. Check the rest of the channel then, who knows, I might just have one you like. And after you're done seeing my videos, then go ahead and consider subscribing. That way, I'll know you want to see more of it. At some point, we all need some space. And if you want to, come visit my spaces on social media. Come say hi. Though right now, it's a goodbye.